Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Stasis. When last we left off, we had to pick up clues as to how to activate this lovely little surgical table, or pod rather. And now we get to go inside and try to remove our PDA or PDT or something from our spine. So this is going to be interesting. Let's go a bit quicker there, John.
You're going to have to be awake for this.
You're not helping.
Sorry. Okay. Just shit. Even be careful doesn't cover it.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's not like the power's gonna cut out in the middle of surgery.
Shit, John. Why would you even say that?
I'm about to cut into my spinal cord. I'm allowed one joke.
I'll be monitoring.
Deep breath, old man. You can do this.
Oh my god. Ooh. We're getting the loading screen. Yes, I'm well aware it's loading. Hurry up and load. Okay. Oh, here we go.
I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod. Your physician will explain the procedure to you and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. The brain placement begins.
Oh!
It is not correctly prepared.
Oh my. That one? Oh god.
Surgery program 0415 initiated.
Oh! Jesus! Oh, I'm sorry about this, John. Come on. We can do this, boy.
Magnetic resonance imaging.
Oh, great. Error. This is utterly savage.
Searching core system. Power and core system. Subject is not correctly prepared.
I hope this is right.
Blood vessel lesions apparent. Surgery complete.
Oh.
Subject is deceased. Alive. Deceased. Alive. Program terminated. Have a nice day.
Oh, crap. Oh, nice. boy.
No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run.
John,
I'm here.
I've been trying to contact you. I couldn't hear anything. I thought the worst.
How long was I out?
2 hours.
Okay. Alive. Mostly. What? Fuck, my back is sore.
I bet it is.
3 decks and you'll see your daughter. Focus on that. You should have enough drugs running through you to keep going for a few more hours.
Drugs. I've never been a fan. But these are definitely the good ones.
I think you need him, John. Ah, can't we investigate the body that was getting munched on? I guess not. Oh, let's get... oh, we're on the slow walk again. Oh, damn. Guess we better take it easy, eh, John? We'll get you... I'm sure this is looking bloodier than it were before. I could be wrong, though. I'm going to assume this is the way we want to go. Something bad's going to happen. I can feel it in my bones. Maybe we just need to get to that. Can we access the elevator? You'll be happy to never see another tubular conveyance in your life. Maybe we need to go to reception first.
Notice. Man irregular is awaiting input and instructions.
Still don't like the fact that we had that thing walking around here while we were in the middle of surgery.
We asked customers what they thought about Kane Corporation's Jupicola.
I love Jupicola.
Okay, yeah, we don't need to be in there. Let's take the elevator then. As it's now available to us as an option.
A biological quarantine has been initiated. Level 2. Kitchen knife and snowflake are off limits.
Some of the names they come up with these projects.
Level 3. Hydroponics is off limits.
Tell that to the weeds.
Perfect.
Couldn't have said it better myself, John.
Without the PDT, I can't track shit.
Hydroponics. Or what's left of hydroponics. The shaft's covered in growth. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, wait. Let me check the blueprints. Yes, hydroponics has a service elevator.
Affirmative.
Keep me in the loop.
Keep you in the loop, love. Jeez. Right, we better figure out what it is we can do around here. So... the doorway is bright, indicating the entrance to another laboratory. And to another lab. Oh, we've got a corpse here. Edwin Tiong. And gosh darn, this game is loud. Another lab. We'll go this way first then. At least we can run now.
This is ridiculous. How did it grow this world in a few months?
Because genetic tampering.
These plants can naturally develop this fast.
Kane developed the technology to accelerate plant growth. Oxygen is big business.
Yeah, playing God. Kita Yamada, civilian liaison, is now in several pieces. Right, what can we activate here? Computer terminal, let's have a look at this. Ooh, Dr. Sebastian Gray! Finally! We have more room for the... What? Lincesi Harveyi. Lincesi Harveyi strain, which I've been working on so hard. It's days like this that humanity truly proves why it crawled out of the ocean before any other. My section has been expanded. I have more staff, true, but they are drones and have little other function. Now we can expand the research potential of Project Kitchen Knife and see what else the plants can yield. The oxygen production rate is quite unlike anything my initial projections could have predicted. Last year it became the worst kept secret of the Groom Lake, and all of a sudden I had more interns than I could comfortably employ. Their only function is to stumble about the place and ask troublesome questions that I have little time to answer. And if only our world was more like that of insects, I would have plenty of workers and drones, but none of the unwavering loyalty. Bees work and work, the faith in their queen, unquestioning and constant. That kind of loyalty is beyond price. These interns of mine have their uses, I suppose. We always need volunteers willing to get close to the queen. Am I surrounded by incompetence? One of those imbecilic interns got too close to the queen and she showed him her affection. Quite amusing. Though not to him. This means that I must attend another accident debriefing with the board. Though... Dr. Malin does love to test me. I see him up on the hearing bench and he grins at me in that supercilious look that he has preferred, or perfected, over the years. I suppose that I have him to thank for my current position. It was his recommendation to the board that made them hire me in the first place. Still, I believe he has come to enjoy these little power plays. He does so like to keep me under his heel. That, my dear doctor, is only a temporary situation. Once this project is complete, the chess games that we play so often will no longer be our only battleground. Regarding the project, some of the bug eggs failed to hatch properly. I suspect this is why the queen was more aggressive than usual. There are more than enough drones to continue the collection work. Their unique chemical properties are doing wonders for the plants. Although I'm running short of interns prepared to work in close proximity to them since the last incident. The worker I appreciate the most is Akiza. I was astonished to discover that she is related to the legendary Dr. Tenshu of the Eugenics Wars. I did consider mentioning it to her, but I sense she is oddly ashamed to have him as her ancestor. If it wasn't for men like him, our profession would be a hollow shell of what it is now. Then again, if it wasn't for him, genetic research wouldn't have been put back by several generations. Now, would it? The ethical quandaries we face as men of science. The insects are restless. They rumble in their apiaries and are more aggressive than usual. My personal deduction is that the presence of the marine thugs aboard the ship are the cause. Armed guards all over the place. I was stopped by one the other day and asked my reasons for going into hydroponics. Well, after explaining I was head of the damn project, I had the guard removed from his post and then the ship. This is insanity. How am I expected to progress with these thugs around? I recall complaining about the inundation of interns. If only they were still here now. Both Ivan and Theodore disappeared from their rooms last night, and I've had to speak to security about their whereabouts. They were Akiza's assistants, and now the production of the Queen's Royal Jelly has slowed exponentially. That's been a huge blow, but a rather extraordinary anomaly has appeared in our growth pods. A hitherto undiscovered strain of fungus. Its origin is something of a mystery to me. These fungal growths fascinate. At first, I thought it was a common garden variety mold, but after a substantial analysis performed by Akiza, it seems to harbour neuron activity. That is to say, it seems to exhibit rudimentary signs of intelligence. We've certainly created some unusual species on this deck, but the idea of a quasi-intelligent fungus growing and evolving of its own volition is exciting and frankly frightening. I've asked Akiza and the remnants of her team to cultivate it, but exhibit caution in where it spreads. I was asked by one of Dr. Malan's assistants if the fungal substance discovered growing in the bowels of the ship had anything to do with us. I lied, of course, but this is becoming alarming. Our experiments flourished at first. We may have lost more staff recently, but... Damn. We may have lost more staff recently, but our experiments have been very fruitful indeed. Coincidentally, the properties of the fungus is both extraordinary and terrifying. It has the remarkable ability to take control of a living subject's central nervous system and hypothalamus. As observed in the monkey we used for testing. The monkey shrieked and thrashed in rage for the first few days after it was exposed, and then it became quiet, observant, and uncannily intelligent. It's certainly aggressive, but then again, which viruses aren't? No, we've officially lost control of the deck. It now truly belongs to the beasts. We've seen strange things. I've watched as the fungus took control of the deck, as it spread through the staff, and much to my shame, I watched their deaths and examined their bodies. Nobody can cross the pods, because the bugs are so aggressive that when Solomon went through in a rad suit, they ripped it from his body and stung him to death. It took mere moments. Still, I live in the hope that the insects will remember me, their creator, and perhaps see me as one of their own. I don't think so. Anyway, let's check his inbox. From Dr. A. Tenshu to Dr. S. Gray. Dr. Gray, I do not wish to seem unprofessional or impolite, but I would ask that you not press me on the subject of my ancestry any further. I was nearly refused entry to medical school on the basis of my family's background, and the torment I suffered at the hands of my school peers regarding my great-great-uncle was unbearable. I am fully aware of his actions, and I have seen countless photographs and documents of the consequences of his work. I took this position to change our world for the better, not to be reminded of the skeletons in my family's closet. I have enjoyed our working relationship thus far, Dr. Gray, but I'd prefer my family history no longer be a topic of our conversation. Thank you for your understanding, Akiza. And from Dr. E.F. Way to Dr. S. Gray, Mill. I enjoyed our meal yesterday. It was refreshing to hear a man so outspoken on this ship. I appreciate your candor, and I do agree that perhaps it's time the board was shaken up a little. Although this is merely an observation rather than an action plan, I think the top leadership needs some new blood. I'd second you if you decide to take on the challenge yourself. Your impeccable scientific pedigree more than qualifies you. By the way, did you know where they were keeping that new cargo? It seems rather like a waste of resources if they won't even tell us where it is. Regards, Dr. E.F. Way. Okay. Well, we've got some insights there as to what's going on with this mould. Seems to me like it was accidentally created by, you guessed it, human meddling! Okay, what do we got here? Report. The Vaporizer. The perfected Mark V model of the Kane Corporation's trans-state modifier. Using advanced, unique molecularization technology, the Vaporizer has the ability to shift a targeted substance between gas, liquid, and solid states, without any of the structural breakdowns seen in objects shifted between states on a regular basis. The Mark V is the latest model, but it hasn't yet been rolled into mass production because of the current difficulty fueling the Vaporizer with resources on board the Groom Lake. Recent experiments undertaken were more than satisfactory, and it passes the Kane's safety and security test with no adverse effects causing harm to the user observed. It has been graded level 4 because of the specific nature of its technology and the limited quantity of existing vaporizers. During an experiment recently carried out on the royal jelly produced by hydroponics, Dr. Gray and other observers commented on the remarkable speed at which the jelly was transformed into gas, thus placating their insect population. I don't know if I want to activate this.
Vaporizer chamber compromised. Chamber is not airtight.
Oh, okay. So the chamber's not airtight, so I guess I've got to go and find out how to make the chamber airtight. Nah. Let's go to this lab then. Okay, that spooked me out for a second. Yep. Guess I don't want to go into that lab just yet. Not with all them bugs around, because if what I read was true in the last report, they'll kill me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's some sort of insect.
Keep your distance.
It's tied up. Doesn't look like it can get loose.
Tied up. How big is it?
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I don't want to go anywhere near that thing. A tall, strangely shaped tree grows out of a housing space in the floor. Milk from the creature is being fed into the tree by a pair of tubes. Amber trickles from the tree, but most of it has hardened into an incredibly tough compound. Milking suction cups. I wonder why that keeps coming up with a smiley face every time she does that. Hydroponics queen chamber. I guess we don't want to activate those pumps just yet. The queen's life cycle, week 93. Healthy, docile, responsive to stimuli. Milking is normal. Tuesday, no activity. Wednesday, healthy, heightened aggression recommended. Milking with only experienced staff. Thursday, no activity. Friday, healthy, highly aggressive. 3 personnel wounded and milking. Saturday, healthy, quiet, unusual brooding behaviour, milking normal. Sunday, healthy, aggressive, 1 fatality via venom pouches. Oh my god. Ah! I don't know if I meant to do that, but I'll grab it anyway. Stores the processed milk. Okay, so we've got Queen's milk. Gross.
I think that would break.
Actually, I'm going to save it before I explore that next room, because bad things will happen otherwise. Bad things will happen. Let's investigate. Chris Rogers, helmsman. Ooh, bloated corpse. Oxygen tank collection. The insects swarm in great clusters, their bodies luminous like fireflies.
Oxygen levels increasing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get eaten alive by bugs. Oh my god. This is why we save it. Okay, so we don't want to go messing with the insects. So let's see what happens when I try to interact with the Queen.
No, that won't work.
Oh! Eaten. Don't go anywhere near the Queen. Huh, okay. Well, let's activate that one oxygen tank.
Oxygen levels increasing.
Decline.
I don't think that'll work.
No, okay.
No, that's ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe indeed.
No, that won't work.
I wonder if I can throw the gun into the fan to break
It
it.
doesn't work like that.
Guess not. So I don't know what the heck I've got to do with this milk. All got over here again. Oh, vaporizer pad. Oi oi, Savaloy.
Vaporizer chamber compromised. Chamber is not airtight.
So how am I going to make the chamber airtight? This is an elevated platform for specimens and samples to be inserted into the glass chambers. Okay. Static field monitor, desk. Broken vaporizer, vaporizer pad. This isn't an elevation pad. The vaporizer has been punctured by a hole, leaving a spider web of cracks in the glass.
I think that'll just break it.
Yeah, no kidding. Guess that's a no too. What to do? Well, I've put the milk down at least. That's on the vaporizer. It's difficult to grasp the size and form of this insect creature. Udder-like protuberances sprout from its bulbous abdomen, while the pincers stab the air. Okay. There's definitely nothing I can do in this room. Is there nothing I can grab that isn't going to get me eaten by flies? Oh, I'm a bit of a loss here. Maybe it's another game of Pixel Hunter. it's not airtight, but how am I going to make it airtight? Small desk. Can we break the desk?
I don't think this will fit.
I never wanted you to fit it. I wanted you to use it as a club again. Let's maybe we can find some ammo and shoot the insect creature. Oh, actually, hang on.
These don't go well together.
No?
I don't think this will fit. I don't think this will fit.
Right, let's just save it again quickly, and then when it comes up with that weird puff of smoke around the creature, we'll run up to it.
No, this is ridiculous. That was too close.
Hello? Queen's pincer. Ooh, actually, I wonder if... The sap wells up as you pierce the amber deposit and it slowly spreads across the floor like honey. It's pungent and sweet. Oh, it's going to be that easy, isn't it? We use the sap on the glass to make it airtight.
These don't go well together.
Damn it! Thought I had it then.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Okay. Okay. So we've got sap now. I don't think it's going to squirt off again. Huh. Well, anyway, when we return, we shall figure out what it is we need to do beyond getting the tree sap. But I've managed to get this far. This is pretty good. And this is one horrible, nasty creature. In fact, I'm going to do the outro in here because it's a little more quiet. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.